Circles is Mac Miller's sixth and final studio album. With his untimely passing in Earth Year 2018, this album comes to us as a posthumous release completed by friend and producer John Bryan. Now in Earth Year 2020, we have the completed Circles. But just how complete is this patchwork project? Let's go around.
An MFC album review. Circles.
So this is what it looks like right before you fall. The titular song, Circles, doesn't waste any time at all. From the very first line, the album addresses the effluent in the room. Mac's gone, and what you're hearing now is his musical farewell. The beautiful guitar ballad starts us off in a similar fashion to Swimming, speaking to their origins as companion pieces to one another. The next track, the synth-heavy Complicated, is a strong follow-up and a great groove, bringing more of Miller's experimental G-funk from his latest projects to the forefront again. Then Circles pulls off a triple header, with the upbeat Blue World coming up next. That track's my jam. Mac brags all over a bumpin', clappin' beat until it breaks down into a gorgeous instrumental. Good News is next, and while it's anything but, it's going to go down as a defining track for this stage of Miller's career. It's a sweet and plucky guitar melody that gave me real Beatles vibes. But fair warning, it really tugs at the heartstrings. With lines like, "There's a whole lot more for me waiting on the other side," it can be a tough listen for those with a personal connection to Miller's music. And speaking of Beatles vibes, the piano-led Everybody is a charming, if sobering ballad that refrains, "Everybody's gotta live, everybody's gotta die." Mac also lets the drums have it on this one, so it's not all sad. Woods, the moody, subterranean synth track, is my sleeper hit on Circles. It's not the strongest song here thematically, but damn, do I love it. Maybe it's the thoughtful use of animal calls in the background to complement the beat. Hand Me Downs is another of the lead singles from Circles, and it's for a very good reason. This track has it all. A gorgeous guitar melody, the record's lone feature in the form of Australian singer Borrow, and a truly moving message about handing down to your kids. Knowing Miller himself never got the chance to do so tragically underscores the whole thing. And That's On Me, another piano-scored guitar melody. Miller spends an entire song taking responsibility for his actions. In Hands, Mac yo-yos a booming flow over an ice-cold, chilly beat. Toying with his words via stretching them out and speeding up the flow, it's a song where Mac takes a few shots at himself before re-aiming at the haters on the way out the door. It's a good shot, too. Things are nearing to the finish with Surf, an underrated lo-fi jam where a rad guitar whines and hisses alongside Mac's peaceful singing. The final track on Circles has a minimal beat, an isolated synth lead, and puts Mac out on center stage to croon one last time. His final performance. It's starkly simple after some of the more ambitious tracks on the record, but these are the conclusions Miller seems to draw. He is human. He errs. He strives to be better. It's a cycle, and one I think he felt doomed to repeat again and again. I think we can all agree that at 26, he left the earth far, far too soon. But I like to think that Mac escaped his demons and is out there somewhere among the stars. With Swimming and Circles, Mac Miller looked to make companion piece albums that paralleled one another in theme, complementing each other like a circle. And I do see that here. But whether it's the power his passing has lent to these lyrics, or the undeniable artistry on display in these 12 tracks, Circles is the superior album, and by quite a wide margin. The MFC gives Mac Miller's Circles a 5 out of 5.